Sulu, a province in the Philippines with a dark past. Essentially, there was quite a lot of bodies found there, but a bright future, often nicknamed the Maldives of the Philippines. You don't get many beaches like this. I had 24 hours in Sulu to learn as much as I could about the Tausug people, their culture, food and history, as well as getting to explore one of the Philippines' untouched paradises. Just arrived in Jolo in Sulu after a gruelling 9-hour night ferry. Can't lie, that's probably the place I'm most nervous visiting. One of the ladies on the ferry was constantly warning me of how dangerous it is, and then I was reading online that there's still sort of battles between the rebels and the army here, so I'm going to meet other contact from the Sulu tourism office and see what the place is all about.
Hello
bro, how are you?
How's the trip?
So here we are, made it. After a 9-hour ferry, I was very excited to try some of the local food.
Traditional way of surfing in Sulu, in a cafe Sulu. They put all the available foods and you just pay what you eat.
Really? That's
you
cool.
You didn't pay all.
So if you leave it, you don't pay for it?
Yes, just what you eat, just what you choose, then pay for.
What are all these things?
Aside from this, and these are food Tausug delicacies. We call this Joalan. It's made of banana.
Like a banana fritter?
Banana, yes.
Yeah.
Then junai, it's rice with coconut burnt. You know coconut burnt?
Yeah.
And more spices. We call this pan of flour and coconut. Putli mandi, sweetened coconut inside. And this is his cousin. They have similar palaman, we call palaman inside. And it's the same color also. Different taste.
That was Dennis' coffee shop. The food was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Sorry. The food was absolutely amazing. They also have a branch in Zamboanga as well, in case you want to check it out there. But now we're going to go and check out some of the beaches in Jolo. Excited to eat some more. I need to wake up a bit though. I'm shattered. On the way to the beach, Sadiq was explaining how the people of Sulu have two separate educations, the secular education of the Philippines and the Islamic education, which comes directly from the Quran.
Here in Sulu we have these two educations, weekdays secular, weekends Islamic education.
So it's separate?
Yeah.
Just took a short drive to Tanda Beach. This island is absolutely beautiful. There's loads to see. I feel completely safe. The nerves have fully kind of gone now. Sadiq was saying that there are kind of like army kind of following us, so you know, that I guess gives you a bit more of a feeling of being secure. Sadiq was saying that kind of like the majority of the goods in Tawi and in Jolo, probably in Sulu altogether, are actually smuggled in from Malaysia. It's kind of like an open secret, so it's sort of allowed. So all the petrol here and rice and everything all comes directly from Malaysia. I guess where it's just cheaper to get it from there than it is from other places in the Philippines, but they don't pay any tax on it. Oh, nice. It's a lot of fish. Yeah, I don't want to buy it though, mate. Thank you. So there are actually quite a lot of Bajau people here. They're very well known for being incredible sort of divers, and yeah, that was the kind of guys that came over to me and were trying to sell some fish. It's quite funny, they're trying to sell me fish and it's just like, what the hell am I going to do with a bloody stingray? Not a lot. Wow. Yeah, this beach is an absolute paradise. Shame obviously it's quite difficult to kind of like get a tour here, because otherwise, you know, there'd be loads of resorts and loads of tourism going on, but it is beautiful. You don't get many beaches like this. It's very clean as well. I assume that's because there's not an awful lot of people here. Sand is like so ridiculously white and soft, and the water is like creamy, milky blue. I really want to go the whole way in, but I don't want to spend the whole day soaking wet. Oh mate, that's what I'm talking about. Refreshing dip. I felt absolutely crap after that ferry ride, so it's nice to be able to get in the sea. A bit of a, not a freshen up, it's not like a shower, but when I first started sort of travelling, you told me that I would be swimming in the sea in Sulu. I would have thought you'd gone absolutely insane. hello. I was amazed by the beauty of Sulu, but the next beach was even better. It's obvious as to why this place is nicknamed the Maldives of the Philippines. Did a little stop at this quick beach called Mang Sao. It's also known as the Maldives of the Philippines, or the Maldives of Sulu. You can actually stay here, 6,000 pesos a night. Good for 10 people apparently. It's a split between 10, it's not too bad, but 6,000 pesos is a lot. This water is crazy blue and the sand is crazy white as well. They've even got kind of like a sea obstacle course type of thing. I wish I could stay here, but maybe next time. You can definitely see why it's called the Maldives of the Philippines. The entrance fee as well per person, just for a little day visit, is 10 pesos per person. Dirt cheap. Don't think you're getting much more of a paradise than that.
We got an invitation on the, we call it Akika.
Oh, like a baptism.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah?
We got an invitation.
A baptism?
Wanna go there?
Yeah. But before the baptism, we headed for a traditional Tausug weaving house.
Native traditional cloth. Ikaw, milikan! Ikaw! Milikan! Itindahan bisa namin, ikaw! We're from UK, America, Canada. As long as you're white, you're milikan.
Okay.
You're white or black, you're milikan.
Hello. The finished pieces are absolutely beautiful. It was fascinating to see the women at work.
We call it hablum.
Huh?
The process, we call it hablum.
Hablum.
Yeah, to weave.
They also make custom orders and ship all over the world. I was on the hunt for a piece myself so I could take a little bit of the Tausug culture back to the UK with me. That's so nice. 1,500 for the mother. This is going back to England. Beautiful. With 99% of Sulu's population being Muslim, it's no surprise that the province is covered in beautiful Islamic architecture. On our way to our next stop, Sadiq took us to Sulu's newest mosque, the Golden Mosque. So yeah, this mosque is called the Golden Mosque, even though it's not completely gold, but it's like immaculate. When was it built, Sadiq? Do you know?
Last year.
Oh, it's new. Brand new.
Oh no, not this year.
This year? Yeah, it looks brand new, doesn't it?
Yeah, this year, definitely this year.
Do you pray at this one?
Yeah.
You do, yeah. Yeah, so it was only built within the last year, that's why it looks so immaculate. And it's maintained by the governor of Sulu or the governor of Jolo, but yeah, it's crazy. It was then time to embrace the hustle and bustle of Sulu's biggest industry. Busy? Ah, this is that.
Karacha, yung karacha. Yung sinasabi naman.
It's like a weird crab, isn't it?
Yeah. Ilan siya nagka-kilo? Upat? 450
Wow.
kilo.
This market was hectic, but it's no surprise as fishing is such a large part of Sulu life, as the Sulu Sea is one of the richest fishing grounds in the entire country.
200.
200 for one fish? Wow.
Oh my god, wow.
That's a public market, absolutely hectic. When they see a foreigner, it's a little bit intense. Nice to see how like the local people live, selling obviously the seafood, and the fish is so cheap. There's also a weird crab here called caracha, which is like a deformed looking crab. I think it's 400 pesos per kilo, which is really cheap. In Zamboanga it's much more expensive. Haven't tried it yet though. Oh, that's where the baptism's going to be.
So here our guide is in. He's our guide here. We are all visitors here.
Alhamdulillah.
Ini kayo na bisita.
Welcome to Sulu.
Hello mate, how are you?
Yeah.
tried this black
Yeah, you
thing.
tried that.
It's wild.
Yeah. Where did you try it? Zamboanga.
Yeah.
This is more local prepared.
Yeah. It's strong tasting.
Yeah, I hope so.
The practice is known as a kika and often involves sacrificing an animal, like a goat or sheep, upon the birth of a child, often on the 7th day, to express gratitude to Allah and share the meat with family, friends and the people in need. Despite being out of my comfort zone, I felt an overwhelming amount of gratitude for being invited to such a special event. It was an absolute privilege, definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience. This is a perfect example of how welcoming and hospitable the people of Sulu are. Wow, what a mad experience. I didn't think I'd be invited to a Muslim baptism when visiting Sulu. People are super friendly, all really nice. The food was amazing, proper traditional Sulu food. Definitely in quite a few photos today. Hopefully I can put some of them over the video if I get sent them. I want to go to more Muslim baptisms. We're going to a waterfall now. Excited.
Wow.
Huh?
You gonna swim?
Might dip my feet. This is Tambuing waterfall. There's actually so much more in Sulu than you would expect. There's loads of things for tourists to do. All the guys at the baptism work for the tourism office and they're desperately trying to kind of make tourism happen more here. After chilling in the waterfall, we made our way to the Museum of Sulu to learn more about the people of the province, their history, their culture and the origins of Islam in the region.
Jolo.
Oh! I'll just fix makeup. Native of Sulu are called Tausug, so we are Tausug. Tao means people, and then Sug means the water current.
Wow.
So it's people of the current because of our sea. It's very strong current. So people from the coastals, they are like Samal and Bajau. So the difference, Samal, they have the stilt houses in the water, and like the Bajau, they are living in
The boats.
Yes, because they call themselves as sea gypsies.
Yeah.
So, as long as there's a water, dagat or a sea, they believe that it is part of their territory.
There's honestly an overwhelming amount of things to see at the Museum of Sulu. It's definitely worth a visit. I haven't included it all in the video just because there's simply too much, but it's very cool. Down the road from the museum is the Sulu Provincial Capital building. This is home to the Sulu Tourism Office where Sadiq works and where you can organise all the tours of Sulu. We then stopped off at the largest mosque in the Sulu province, Masjid Talay. Able to hold 5,000 people, this place is huge. It can be seen from everywhere in Jolo town. The original mosque was established in 1884 but was destroyed in 1974 at the height of the war between government forces and the separatist group, the Moro Islamic Liberation Front. The present day mosque was rebuilt using a $2 million donation in 2001. We then headed for the mountains to check out some of the luxury accommodation which is available on the island. Just arrived at Bud Agad Resort, Bud Agad Mountain. Beautiful view of the whole of Jolo, and you can see the mosques, the sea and the other islands that you can visit when you're here. If you're wondering if you can stay here, you can. It's about 8,000 pesos a night minimum, but you get a jacuzzi, which is quite nice. Probably won't be staying there anytime soon.
So now you are
Hello, welcome. See the face. Okay.
Meet our long lost friend, our long lost brother.
From the other side.
Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, I saw the camera. 1, 2, 3. Di ba mo siya mag-time mo? 1, 2, 3. Balik. Matay na. Ayas.
Yeah, so room over there is like 4,000. There's one also that's 8,000. There's one which is like a family room, which is the most expensive one. They're actually really nice, and the pool is lovely. Obviously just had that photo session with the local ladies, all super friendly. If you watch my video from Basilan, you'll see a lot more of the photo taking. Seems to be quite a common occurrence. This place is lovely though, the pool's incredible. Yeah, this one comes actually with a private jacuzzi inside. They even got a bloody pool table. It's crazy luxury. There's actually no one staying here at the moment either, which is kind of sad, but obviously, yeah, I think they're just waiting for tourism to try and kick off a little bit, but they are they're coming up with different packages Sadiq was saying they're trying to come up with packages that include sort of planes from Manila, and then you get to stay here, because you can stay here for 2 or 3 days on the island and then go island hopping around the other places, but they're trying to come up with a package that includes staying in this place specifically. So it'd be kind of more of like a luxury thing, but it means you don't have to get that bloody ferry, which would be amazing, because that ferry is a bit of a nightmare.
You have your own kitchen, you have your own bathroom. Of course, you have your own jacuzzi. Pagkakagawag si ma'am, baka naman. Siya lalaki.
Wow.
Hati na kayo.
Oh yeah, it's lovely. Thank you.
That's the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
That's all yours. You book here.
That's crazy, isn't it? The view is, yeah, the view is insane.
I will tell you.
Imagine sitting there with that view. So there you go. If you want to spend your honeymoon in Jolo, Sulu, Bud Agad, there's your spot. The day was unfortunately coming to an end, but we were on our way to check out a local village which Sadiq wanted to take us to. During this journey, he told us about Sulu's dark past and its positive future. It left me realising how resilient the people of Sulu are. I cannot wait to go back there and see how it's changed in the future. Yeah, we're just on our way to get a quick coffee because the tour's kind of coming to an end now. And yeah, the road that we were driving down, Sadiq was saying that it's kind of like a red zone road where it's like not the safest. Obviously you can still go down there, but it's kind of not the safest. Essentially, like, there was quite a lot of bodies found there back in the day, and he was saying like with those types of places you can really tell kind of how everything has changed, and the locals can really sort of tell how the place has changed and improved over the years, which is always, it's really good to know that obviously they can see improvements, because it's not nice to live in a place that's obviously actively dangerous. He was saying there are still sort of like family feuds over land. The government can't get involved in them though, they're personal disputes, but they are being resolved. And then yeah, hopefully tourism, you know, just starts moving through. Let me know what you think. Would you come to Sulu? Would you come to Jolo? Let me know in the comments. I'll be really interested to know what most people think. The rest of the time was spent with some of the most amazing locals who were kindly invited into their house for some amazing coffee, some beautiful banana fritters and some dudon. I spent a lot of time reflecting on my trip to Sulu, and I have absolutely nothing negative to say about the place, the people, the culture, the food or anything at all. Sadiq is an amazing tour guide, all the locals are incredibly friendly, the place is absolutely beautiful. The only thing I'm disappointed about and the only thing I wish I could change is the fact I didn't stay there longer, but I'm excited to get another trip planned towards the end of 2025.